It shows electoral district 01, 02, 03. I hope it's on the screen. I want you guys to see what I'm talking about, because we're not making these things up. See right here. See? So it breaks it down. It shows you how much votes they had in each of those districts. But let me put everything in perspective on the screen here for you guys, because I want you guys to see this. All right? I want you guys to see this. You see, Boakai in Lofa County. You see the breakdown in Lofa County? Boakai had a total of 73,761 votes. How many polling stations? Number of precincts, 162. Number of registered voters in Lofa County, 177,129. Turnout reported polling places, 139,000 people turned out in Lofa County. All right, 424 polling stations in Lofa County in Liberia. Every one of those, disaggregated data shown. This is what you guys are seeing. All right, if you look at electoral district 01, it's further, it shows you all how many votes came from electoral district 01. This is it right here. This is what you're seeing right here. This is the amount of votes Lofa County that came from electoral district 01. We get 17 polling stations. Number of precincts, 17 polling stations. All right, it has 39,844 registered voters in Lofa County. This is what we talk about when we say disaggregated data. Disaggregated data. This is what we've been talking about. This is what we're talking about. And this is what we want people to understand. Disaggregated data. This is the example of disaggregated data. And I really wanted to share it with you guys so you guys would see what we're talking about. But bear with me now. This the camera they act out. Okay. How do I zoom in so? Alright. Let me get this out of the way for now. But guys, this is what disaggregated data looks like. So in Lofa County, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 electoral districts. Let me show you now, right here. In Lofa County, you see how many districts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 districts. Each of those districts get the total amount of polling station there. This is all called disaggregated data for Sierra Leoneans. I want you all to see this. I want you guys to understand within a disaggregated data what it's like. This is what it's like. So when you click on each of these, you will see electoral district 1. You will see all the polling stations already there. If I click on 2, this is what it is. This is what an example of, disaggregated data is. So in electoral district number 2 in Lofa County, they have 25 precincts, polling station there. They have 26,710 registered voters. Of that, 20,000 voters actually voted, with a 74.95%. So 65 polling stations. Disaggregated data, how much every candidate gets. This is what it is, guys. This is why I'm sharing this with you, because I want you, when we talk, when you have these people, when they tell you, say, oh, move on to 2028, there's going to be voter apathy. And we're going to tell our people in Sierra Leone not to vote in the next elections if the international community and everybody else allow Madavi to complete his term. This now is disaggregated data. You see how much each person gets in Lofa County. I can close this out. I go back. No, let us go back. I go back to go back here, right? Electoral Commission of Liberia. I'm going to go back to the top. Click again on elections results. Let's go back. All right, it does its thing. If you go into Nimba County, now if I click on Nimba County, this is what's going to come up. Nimba County has 9 electoral districts. They get a total registered voters of 300. Let me show now. You see, Nimba County has a total number of 307,254 voters. They get 262 precincts, polling station there. So of the 307,000 voters were registered in Nimba County, 248,000 vote, 80.83% of the result. So let me come out of that again. Let me show now. So 736 polling stations, 19 in Nimba County, right here. Now this here, right here. 736 polling stations, 19 in Nimba County. I want you guys to see this. 736 polling stations in Nimba County. All right? And then you see how much votes each candidate get in Nimba County. In total, in Nimba County. This is the total number of votes by the candidates there. Joseph Boakai get 138,070 votes, where 59% of the votes are Boakai, Nimba County. Opongwea get 50,000 votes. But this is all the disaggregated data. This is what we're talking about. All right? If I go back, actually, let me go back to Nimba County. Yeah? You see, if you go to electoral district number 2, electoral district number 2, you see how many polling stations? Because let's do number 1. Electoral district number 1. You see, they have 36,000, 197,000, right? I told you earlier on. This is disaggregated data by polling station. So they get 81 polling station. All the 81 polling station, they report them. Now in this this is all the 81 polling stations inside electoral district number 1 in Nimba County. Now, what they call about disaggregated data, polling station by polling station in Sierra Leone. This is what we've been asking for ECSL to post it on the website. But they're not posting it on the website. And this is why I'm doing this, because I want you guys to see this. This is Nimba County. If I go to electoral district number 2 in Nimba County, you see, disaggregated data. This is it right here. It shows you electoral district number 2 in Nimba County. There are 35 polling stations within that county, within that precinct, electoral district number 2. 35 polling stations. This is how much votes Boakai gets now. Each of those 35 polling stations inside electoral district number 2 in Nimba County. All right. If you come to ECSL's website, without much ado, let me show now what we talk about when we're talking about elections results. You come to election results. This is the ECSL's website, Sierra Leone's Electoral Commission's website. Up till this day, 2 years later, they've not published the disaggregated data. What they gave us was a grand total. They could not break down the disaggregated data like Liberia did. Sierra Leone did. Let me show now. Presidential election result.